Hi, my name is Rich Iott, and in today's video blog, I'm going to talk about my experiences, what caused me to run for Congress, and some of the things that happened along the way. You know, when I decided to run for Congress, an old friend of the family who had been mayor of Toledo called me, and she said, "Oh, so I hear you're going to become a politician." I said, "No, I'm willing to go to Washington and represent my constituents," and she laughed. She said, "Well, listen, I have two pieces of advice for you. Number one, when you look back, win or lose, you look back on the year's experience, you're going to say it was one of the greatest experiences of your life. And number two, that come about the 1st of October, you're going to say, I don't care if I win or lose, just get it over with." And she was right on both counts. You know, I've never run for any kind of office. I mean, not even student council. I came up in the retail business, and in that business you sort of stay away from politics because whatever position you take, you're going to upset 50% of your customers. So I contributed to both sides and supported both sides. You know, that's what you do when you're living in a 10-plus Democratic district. But over time, I saw the direction that the country was going, the road we were headed down, and I was upset. I felt that we were abandoning fundamental American values like can-do attitude and personal responsibility. And I felt that my experience as the president and CEO of a $750 million a year company with 5,000 employees could be of value in Washington. Look, I never aspired to political office, but I was willing to run and do my duty. You know, it's sort of like joining the Army. Nobody joins the Army because they want to get shot at. They do it out of a sense of duty. And I was willing to put myself forward and serve in Washington for a self-limited term. What we certainly don't need in Washington is any more career politicians. That's something our founding fathers never envisioned. During one of our debates, my opponent said that her long tenure in Congress was of great value because she knew all the connections and how to get things done and the way you had to work to make things happen in Washington. And I replied, yes, that's exactly the problem. Stay tuned for our next edition of my daily blog.